Walking into IKEA feels like entering a furniture wonderland, but it's actually a carefully designed maze built to make you spend more. This retail giant sells over $50 billion worth of products each year and even ranks among the world's largest restaurant chains. Behind it all is a story filled with unexpected turns, from a dyslexic farm boy's humble beginnings to controversial ties to darker moments in history. IKEA's rise blends innovation, strategy, and lingering shadows that still shape a brand millions trust and love today. The psychology of shopping. When a customer steps into IKEA, they enter more than just a furniture store. They step into a carefully designed psychological playground engineered to make them buy more than they planned. The layout is no accident. The store is a massive maze guiding visitors through a one-way path where every twist and turn reveals new products. Shoppers must write down codes for items they want rather than carrying them, which removes physical barriers to browsing and buying. This deliberate design encourages exploration and discovery, making impulse purchases nearly inevitable without most people realizing how subtly their choices are being shaped. Lighting, displays, and product placements are meticulously crafted to exploit a phenomenon known as the Gruen effect, where shoppers slow down, lose track of time, and feel drawn into the experience. The longer customers spend inside, the more likely they are to buy items they didn't intend to. Research shows a majority of IKEA purchases are spontaneous. The store's flow also forces shoppers to encounter high-priced furniture first, anchoring their perception of value so that by the time they reach smaller, cheaper items, those seem like bargains. These layers of psychological tactics transform IKEA from a simple retail space into an immersive environment designed to maximize spending. This strategic use of customer psychology doesn't just push sales, it turns shopping into an experience that can last hours, where the possibility of getting hungry led to arguably one of IKEA's most lucrative ideas: opening an in-store restaurant. The clever blend of retail and dining creates a cycle where people linger longer, increasing the chances they'll keep adding to their carts. But this skillful manipulation of desire and time is only half the story behind IKEA's extraordinary rise. From small town to global giant, IKEA's journey began in a remote Swedish village, far from the sprawling stores and bustling showrooms we know today. Its founder, Ingvar Kamprad, was a dyslexic farm boy with an innate talent for buying low and selling high, starting with humble goods like matchboxes sold to his grandmother. This early spark of entrepreneurship fueled his drive despite challenges, from learning struggles at school to growing up in a family deeply influenced by the troubled politics of their time. By 17, Ingvar had officially launched IKEA as a mail-order business, importing and selling everyday products with remarkable energy and ambition. Ingvar's business instinct was sharpened by a deep curiosity about why many products cost much more to buy than to make. He discovered that while manufacturers improved production efficiency, distribution remained clumsy and expensive. Applying this insight, IKEA focused on streamlining how products reached customers, reducing middlemen and shipping costs to offer affordable prices without sacrificing quality. This vision led to the pivotal decision in 1948 to add furniture, a timely move when post-war Sweden demanded affordable furnishings for new homes. Ingvar's innovative approach, combined with renaming products after Swedish lakes and animals to better manage inventory, set IKEA apart from competitors and fueled steady growth. Yet the transition from a small mail-order company to a physical store was not without hurdles. IKEA wrestled with thin profit margins as many similar retailers sold nearly identical products, forcing cost cuts that threatened quality and reputation. This blend of strategy and adaptability carved IKEA's path to becoming a global furniture powerhouse, but the company's roots run far deeper, into a complex and often controversial personal history. Shadows from the past. Despite the inspiring story of relentless entrepreneurship, IKEA's founder's history carries troubling shadows that complicated the company's legacy. Ingvar Kamprad's family background was marked by strong Nazi sympathies, especially from his grandmother, whose German homeland had been absorbed into Czechoslovakia after World War I. She viewed Nazi Germany's expansion as a reunification of her people, and instilled those beliefs in Ingvar during his formative years. As a teenager, he even recruited friends into Sweden's Nazi party before the horrors of the regime were fully revealed to the public. This part of Ingvar's past resurfaced repeatedly, haunting him and the company decades later. In the 1990s, investigative reports alleged his deeper involvement with right-wing groups well into adulthood, threatening IKEA's reputation. Ingvar responded with openness, publicly acknowledging his indoctrination as a youth and expressing remorse. Yet whispers and controversies persisted, fueled by his lifelong acquaintance with certain extremist figures and evidence that some IKEA suppliers, particularly in East Germany during the 1980s, used forced labor, likely with awareness from company executives. Navigating these dark complexities was a delicate balance for IKEA as it expanded. The company strove to separate itself from its founder's past while building on the undeniable success of his vision. These shadows remind us that behind the bright consumer experience lies a complicated human story marked by contradictions. The drive that pushed IKEA to rethink its supply chain, and if you enjoy insights like this, like and subscribe, would soon lead to one of the world's most recognizable retail formats and a new era of rapid growth. Business innovations and challenges. After building IKEA's foundation, Ingvar Kamprad knew innovation was the only way to stand out. His breakthrough came with flat-pack furniture, born when an employee couldn't fit a fully assembled table into a car. By selling furniture and parts for customers to assemble, IKEA cut shipping and storage costs while making products more affordable and less prone to damage. This idea led to the IKEA effect, where people value products more when they help build them. It strengthened customer attachment, turning shopping into a more personal experience. At the same time, IKEA refined its supply chain, focusing on efficient distribution to maintain quality while underpricing competitors. But growth wasn't easy. In the 1950s and 1960s, Swedish furniture dealers tried to block IKEA by pressuring suppliers and excluding it from trade fairs. Instead of backing down, Ingvar adapted, creating subsidiaries and sourcing production from places like Poland to keep operations running. This mix of bold innovation and resilience didn't just help IKEA survive, it positioned the company for rapid expansion, setting the stage for its rise as a global retail powerhouse. As IKEA grew, so did its ambition to not just sell furniture, but to craft an unparalleled shopping environment. Expansion and brand experience. Choosing the outskirts of Stockholm, Ingvar Kamprad built a massive IKEA store, about 8.5 football fields, using cheaper land to bring his vision to life. Inside, customers follow a single path, first high-end showrooms, then smaller affordable items, and finally the warehouse. This layout uses price anchoring to subtly encourage more spending. IKEA also taps into the Gruen effect, designing spaces that slow shoppers down and keep them exploring longer. Thoughtful lighting, layout, and product placement increase the chances of unplanned purchases. To deepen the experience, in-store restaurants were added, turning IKEA into a destination where people could eat, relax, and stay longer, boosting both furniture and food sales. To fight the stigma of low prices meaning low quality, IKEA submitted its products to independent design tests against premium brands. The strong results helped elevate its reputation. By the mid-1960s, store openings drew massive crowds. What began as a simple idea had evolved into a powerful retail experience, blending psychology, design, and strategy into a formula that would drive IKEA's global rise. The intricate corporate design behind IKEA's success is yet another chapter in this fascinating story. Corporate complexity and controversy. Behind IKEA's global success lies a highly complex corporate structure built to protect the company from taxes and takeovers. Founder Ingvar Kamprad wanted the business to outlive him, but Sweden's high inheritance taxes pushed him to create a network of foundations and trusts across countries. Profits flow through entities, including a Dutch nonprofit foundation, forming a legal but opaque system that has drawn criticism for aggressive tax avoidance. This structure has made IKEA one of the world's largest tax-exempt organizations, though critics argue it prioritizes financial efficiency over true philanthropy. Its private ownership has also limited public scrutiny, raising concerns about transparency and corporate responsibility. Despite these controversies, IKEA expanded rapidly. By the late 1970s, it operated over 20 stores across multiple continents. By 2008, it became the world's largest furniture retailer. Today, more than 450 stores serve millions worldwide. Beneath its iconic blue and yellow brand lies a story not just of innovation, but of power, strategy, and complex ethical trade-offs. IKEA's story is a fascinating mix of clever psychology, bold innovation, and deep contradictions, from a dyslexic farm boy's humble beginnings to a corporate empire shaped by both genius and controversy. Its rise reminds us how business can transform everyday life, blending creativity with complexity. If you found this behind-the-scenes glimpse captivating, don't forget to like and subscribe for more eye-opening stories from the world of business.